Good morning. I am just waking up. Um, I'm taking out these, taking my hair down. I don't really know what I'm about to do with it. I'm just taking it down. I don't know. I'm really feeling like I don't know what I want to do with my head. So, yeah, that's how I felt like waking up. Just feeling really gloomy. And I'm just having one of them insecure days, honestly. This is what it feels like coming out of weave. Unfortunately, it just gives you this feeling of, I need more. This isn't enough. So yeah, just trying to get back to me. They said there's a ugly phase to dreads. And right now I am in the ugly phase. When I do my little baby knot locks, um baby knots, I don't do it because I am trying to bypass the ugly phase. I do it because it's comfortable. I do it to be comfortable, to feel comfortable. It's more of a feeling. It's not about the look, it's about the comfort for me. It's about the security that I feel when I'm in my knot locks. It's not about the looks at all. But eventually, I do start liking it. Well, when I first put them in, I do like the look. But it's so easy to forget why you did it in the first place if you focus too much on how it's looking. These, I don't know how. I guess I would just freaking, I think I'm at the point where I'm going to just let it be. Um, yeah, because I'm about tired of the knot locks. I was thinking about the stars when I made that painting in space. I was thinking about space, the stars, like eyes out in space, crying.
So I'm gonna speak a little bit more about the ugly phase and touch on that subject a little bit. When I guess I was younger and I was doing yarn braids. I started doing yarn braids and then eventually I was told that I can turn my yarn braids into locks or dreads. So that's a technique I can use to dread my hair. So then they was like, well, there's this point where you'll have to cut it, and then, well, this will bypass the ugly phase of dreads. So yeah, it's kind of like skipping the ugly phase. But when I now it's like now that I'm grown and whatnot, and I got a mind of my own, and I can think for myself. It's like there is no ugly phase to dreads or locks. It's all about how you feel. It's all about the expression. Dreads and locks or dreadlocks are an expression. It's a form of expression. If and that's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't even like they wouldn't even think about a ugly face because like their hair been so short. It's like what? So basically, you're saying short hair is an ugly face, you know? Um, so yeah, I'm just basically what I'm saying is that the lock journey is more about how you feel, how you want to express yourself. Your hair is a part of you. You know, your hair follicles is a part of your whole self. So it's like your hair is expression, and it's like you're expressing yourself, not through your hair, but through yourself, because your hair makes yourself. So so that basically you're just growing into you. Um, if you're not used to short hair, then I would say yes, it's a uncomfortable place. It's the discomfort phase. If you're used to short hair, there is no ugly phase. It's just, oh, I'm comfortable. It's comfortable all the way up until you get long hair, and then transitioning into long hair is like the same as long transitioning into short hair. It's the same way because I never had my hair this long. What am I going to do with it? I don't even look good. I'm not used to this look because I'm so used to having short hair, short bobs, short um pixie cuts and curls and coils, and I'm so used to all of that. Fades, this and that. I'm mohawks. I'm so used to all of that that I don't feel like this is me when I have short hair because I don't know what to do with it. I'm so used to, short styles. And then as long hair, you're like, I don't, I look bald headed. That's the first thing you think when you have long hair and you transition to short hair. I am bald headed, you know. And I don't know if that's what I'm saying. With long hair, is you really don't have to do too much shit. A lot of people with long hair don't really do nothing with it. They just add more hair to it. They don't really do a style of their own. And if they do, it's like a ponytail. It's like, I feel like long hair is lazy. But at the same time, it's it's just that when you and with long hair, you don't have to do too much. So you're so used to doing little. You don't really have to do, too much of anything with it. So when you get short hair, it's like, what can I do? Like basically me transitioning from the weave because I'm so used to having long weave. So when I go to my natural state of short hair, it's like when I first start off, I'm like, I don't know what to do. It's like a panic mode. You go into panic mode because you don't know. It's just a form of expression that you never got to know about yourself. So it's like, I don't know who I am. I don't. This look is, how do I take care? How do I make something out of this look? How do I feel? How do I get my confidence back? My pride, my ego. Like, how do I feel good about this? Because I'm not used to this. So it's a form of discomfort. We all become discomfort. So I feel like, just like when you're bald. When you're bald, it's just like, so it's like it's just looking at your face. Your face is you. Your hair is extra. It's like your mind. You look at your hair as your mind. But this is you. This is you right here. So it's like, if you go bald, it's just like, I don't, it's more of outside acceptance because it's easy to accept you. It is so easy to accept you for any phase that you go through or any expression that you go through. The only hard part is the outside accepting this part of you. So it's like, you can accept you, but then when you walk out there, it's like a shock, you know. You've already experienced that shock a little bit, because you transitioned and this and that. You've already went through all of those expressions inside of your own. So when you go outside, it's like, now you got to go through all of those expressions outside that you already went through inside. So it's just, especially if they know you. That's why, like, a lot of these videos, there's women and they going out and traveling. They're just all over the place. It was to be so good. That just makes it easier to be accepted. They're traveling, they're vlogging, they're, making content all across the world. So it's like, it's easy to accept me because nobody knows me. I can be here, and all my life I had long hair, and then I can go somewhere else, and now I got short hair, and I can just and now I'm just dealing with people across the phone, across the camera, across the screen. So it's like, they're not really getting to me. They're not really affecting me because they know me, personally in this way. But over the phone, it's easy to be accepted. Kind of in a way. Everybody has their way of processing their own expression, processing or digesting, a new look or this new phase in their life, transition. They all have their own way of transitioning. So it's like, the more you're traveling, the more you're getting out, the more you're accepting you, it makes it easier to know how to deal with all of this when you get back to, you know, home, when you get back to, that very place where your who you are means the most. So it kind of makes it easier to accept you, even if you have to circulate. You have to, um, it's like gathering yourself, and then boom, you're strong enough to deal with the place or the people that means the most. It's easy to accept you. So yeah, that's why I was just thinking like this, just going out. I want to travel, like I do. It's just different, It's all, I just think of it as adding to who you are. Adding more to you. Just like you got a house and you go out and you gather this stuff, and you make your house more comfortable, make your home more homey. You gather all these merchandise. Um, Going out, I feel like, is more of you. It's like you going out, but you're adding more to your mind. You're adding more to your body. You're taking in more, even if it's like products, different stuff like that. And you're just, new lotions and new this. You're adding more to your body, taking in new food, into this place, and your body is your home. That's a lot of people go out and they freaking, they're in UVs. I think it's SUVs or UVs. The vehicle, the home, the mobile home on wheels and stuff like that. They out there just doing that and traveling, and because my home is home, and this world is just meant for me to experience, explore, and to travel and add to me. you know so that's one of the things I always wanted to do. I'm like, when I get older and stuff like that, because my family used to have we used to have timeshares, and I'm like, I'm definitely gonna get this when I'm older. So I was just like, I'm gonna have a career, I'm gonna be traveling on timeshares, and then later on down the road, you can pass your timeshares down to your children. So I'm like, that's what I'm gonna do. I had it all set up, but it's just like, yeah, this stuff just don't work out the way you plan. And those are just a lot of my dreams. So that's what I was. That one just popped up. Okay, so I just wanted to share that because that was a touchy topic, and I always want to kind of touch on that topic of what it means to be in the ugly phase of dreadlocks. Just because that's one of the seeds that was planted in my mind when I first thought about getting locks or getting dreadlocks. So yeah.